Hello Cancer, and welcome to your new moon and Cancer reading, which is tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. And if you want to know how I do readings, then you can go to the July reading that's in the description box down below. It explains all of it to you. Plus it has crystals you can use and essential oils, and then also has a releasing of trapped emotions for your sign for the month of July. What we're going to do is just a quick little short little reading on the new moon and the energies. I'm sure you're feeling it already. It's been quite crazy. And the things that I'm starting to see in my life, and I am a Cancer, and I want to do Cancer first because I want to know the energy that's happening in the sign of Cancer for this new moon. Now, energies are fluid, so that means that you're going to start seeing very similarities through all the signs because we're looking at the window in Cancer, but energy on the planet, you're going to start talking to all your friends and noticing that some of the same things are happening to all of us. And that's because we're all in pretty much the same energy. We're just going to look at it in different windows. So you can pretty much look at any sign you want to, anything that resonates with you, any title that makes you go, I want to know more about that, or that's happening in my life. It doesn't matter really what sign you are. But you can definitely look in the July reading. It tells you how to find your sun, moon, and rising signs and all of those wonderful things. But we're going to go ahead and look at the entire energy of the collective through the Cancer lens. So some of the things that I've noticed before we even begin is authenticity is a huge thing for us right now, and integrity, telling the truth. So we have some people that just don't want to tell the truth lately. And we have some people who just don't want to be their authentic selves. They don't want to show people who they really are. They're hiding behind a mask. And there's just a lot of low self-esteem been flying around on the planet. So let's see what we can do in the Cancer lens. Let's see what kind of advice we can get, okay? All right. So I'm going to do how you're feeling in the situation with this new moon. We'll do the overall energy to see what we are doing. If I have to clarify any cards, I will. I want to thank everybody while I'm shuffling for donating to this channel, for supporting this channel by watching the ads, by subscribing, by liking, all of those wonderful things. Thank you so much for being here and giving me a chance. I appreciate that too. All right, so I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Cancer Collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers that we can find through this Cancer energy. What is happening through this Cancer moon, because it feels wild. I don't know about you guys, but woo. We just got done with Mercury retrograde and eclipse season and all this stuff, and now this Cancer emotional moon is nuts. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, Cancer, we have you, we have the past, we have the present, and the outcome. All right, and if I need to clarify any cards, then I will. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands energy, which means the main energy for the new moon in Cancer is going to be around this Queen of Wands energy. So anytime you see a Queen or a King of Wands, we have somebody who's wearing a mask. We could have someone who's wearing a mask, and the moon is going to try to help you take off that mask, or someone's going to be coming into your existence that once had a mask, and they're finally going to be able to take the mask off and show you their authentic self. They're going to show you who they really are, which is amazing. So the Queen of Wands, she's very entrepreneurial, so it could be around your career. She's a counselor, so it could be one of your really good friends. She's very supportive. She's social, very self-aware. She makes great choices and she expresses herself. And then because of all of that, lots of opportunities open up for this energy and for this person. It's stepping into your power, removing the mask, and all of those wonderful things. So let's find out what the energy that you're in during this new moon. Okay, so we have the energy of playfulness of the child, of the inner child. So we have happiness, we have family, we have just a feeling of wanting to connect in either with your inner child or with children, or if with someone from the past. That could be any of those energies. So we're looking through the Cancer window. It could be many, many, many Cancers that we're talking about here. So I'm giving you different aspects of things that you can look at. And so this definitely, all that yellow means happiness. We have some emotions around the heart because she's wearing a blue emotional shirt. And then she has red. Red is like taking action. It's fiery. It feels really good. So there's going to be a mixture of emotions that you're feeling. One where you kind of just want to feel your heart and really feel these emotions, and then happy, and then really ambitious feeling. So it's going to be a really interesting new moon for you. Okay, so let's move on. In the past, you felt very stuck energy. You felt maybe you have sown a lot of things. Maybe you were planting a lot of seeds, and these seeds, you had been waiting for them to grow. But I feel like you've been waiting a really long time for something, and this night is a very stable, responsible night. So I feel like what I'm feeling in the energy is that something dependable, something loyal. This is what you've been kind of waiting for, or trying to manifest, or trying to make real, right? And so something that's more secure and genuine. You want this authenticity. You want this right here. So that's what we're seeing in the energy, is the authenticity. And yeah, I just feel like it was kind of a slower, kind of long-term thing. All right, let's see where we're going with the energy. The energy is we're going to be letting something be done, letting something go. I want to look into that just a little bit so I can clarify, what are we letting go? We need to know what we're letting go. We know what we're trying to do. We know what we've been wanting, what we've been planning. But we need to know, what are we trying to do? What do you got to let go? All right, let's see. Okay, Cancer, what do we got to let go? Okay, so, all right, Cancer, this is what we're going to let go. All right, you got to let go of this energy, this thing that you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for this night to come in. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. You've been waiting for this energy of reminiscing chats and communication, and maybe this job offer or something that's just been really weighing on you. And what the new moon is asking you to do is let the energy go, because if you let it go, then you're not pushing against the energy, and then the universe can bring it into you, okay? So yes, it has something to do with some sort of relationship that you're really, really wanting to bring in. You keep maybe checking their social media, or maybe you're checking just certain things. Maybe you're calling friends and saying, have you heard anything about this person? And that energy that you're doing to do that is pushing them further away, when you want to bring the energy to you. And the best way to do that sometimes is just to let it go. And so what's happening is, because like that's what they're saying, it's like discourse, it's you're pushing against the energy, you're trying to force it to happen, you're trying to make it happen, and because you're doing that, it's like closing the door in certain places. So they're saying that because you're looking at it this way and you're trying to make it be, they want, that's something that we need to let go, something of the future, something that's happening right now in the present. We had asked, clarify this. What are we going to be done with? We're going to be done with the fact that we've been waiting. I'm also hearing that some of you guys, what they want you to be done with is to let go of the energy of not getting what you want as quick as you want it, okay? But they're saying that on the other side of this is this night is coming in, okay? The night is coming in, and this relationship is coming. This new moon is going to make it happen. But you have to step out of the negativity that, oh, it's not going to come. I don't know why I'm even trying. Whatever. It's been forever years. That type of energy, we need to let that go so that this can come in, because it is coming in. It's just you're creating discourse by trying to follow up and see what's going on. And it's like a feeling of making it happen, okay? So go ahead and let that go. And the last thing is the communication is coming in, okay? So the communication is definitely coming in, but we need to make sure that, and okay, so let me be clear. When? I don't know when, because one, you have that person's free will, and you have your own free will, And sometimes we slow things down because of the free will. Now, the universe has everything in place beautifully for you. But like I said, if we're going with this energy, then we're slowing it down and it's not coming to us. So we have to make sure that we allow this to come in the way that it's beautifully planned by the universe, okay? And what is the outcome of the situation? Okay, I'm going to clarify this, is that you're moving on. The moon is going to help you move on from this energy. Now, that could mean one of two things. Moving on could mean that you're moving on from the energy and now it's no longer trapping you and making you totally focusing in on that information, focusing in on that person, focusing in on that job, focusing on whatever's creating the pushing against feeling, okay? And it's also saying that you're moving on because now this is coming in. So you can move on from the old energy. The light is going to illuminate this person, giving them fire under their belly to move forward, moving forward into your direction. Let's go ahead and clarify that one more time. And then we'll go ahead and close out this reading. All right. I want to know who's moving, what's moving, where are we going? What is this outcome? Can you clarify that a little bit more? For the new moon energy that is happening right this moment. Pretty much. I mean, it's tomorrow, but it's already here. So if your life hasn't been a little nutty, I'm sure it has, because woo. Oh man. Okay, what do we got? What are we moving on from? Okay, lots of stuff. Okay, this is beautiful. This is what we're moving on from. The karmic lesson. Okay, so this person is moving away. Let's do it this way because he's moving away from these things. The karmic lesson of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like somebody just, they didn't care about you. They didn't give you the time of the day. They didn't give you love you needed. They didn't give you the job you thought you were going to get. All of those things, right? So all of us are moving on from something like this where we felt like we weren't good enough, we weren't valued, we weren't honored, we weren't treated well in some way. And it was definitely a transformation that happened to bring the stability into your life. So this all had to happen in order for you to have the stability and the relationship that you're looking for. So whether this is a job relationship or it's actually a love relationship, it doesn't matter. It's all the same energy. It's bringing in some sort of reunion or some sort of celebration and something like that. So it was a karmic lesson where you felt like you didn't get the love you deserved in some way, shape, or form. You're transforming through that, and you have been for a long time. It's bringing in the stability within this person, within you, where both of you guys know the ground that you stand on, you know how your heart feels about it, and now you know spiritually how in line either this job or this person is for you. And then it's going to bring in the celebration and the happiness because we're moving on from all of that energy and moving into happiness. Okay? So, I hope that you enjoyed that reading, Cancer. And you guys have a very, very beautiful day. Bye!